An obvious glutton for punishment, I return once more. Hey everybody, welcome back to Diesel Creek. As you guys all know, I love me a good auction buy. As we've talked about in videos past, the current state of the world has made prices go up considerably on a lot of things. So we're back out here at the auction of the day looking around, hoping maybe we can still score some good deals in spite of everything. Seems like they got a good number of trucks here this time. And a whole bunch of electrical panels. All this stuff has been coming up from that shell cracker plant I think I discussed in the last auction video. I can't fathom how many of these panels they've already sold and how many they're going to keep selling and how many they must have bought for that job. I mean, it's just mind-boggling. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these things. The amount of money that they spent on electrical panels just for the construction phase is crazy. None of that stuff interests me though. I don't know enough about it to even know if it's worth looking at. Boys, look at all the electrical stuff. Holy cow. So here is the very first piece that I am interested in. Now it's bigger than I really wanted, but if the price is right, this is a 7.5 ton overhead crane that I would like to put into my new shop after it's built here. I'd have to cut it down. I think it's 48 feet long right now or something. So wouldn't be a real big issue to cut the end off, cut some out of it, and weld it all back together. But everything I need is here. It's just bigger than I need, really. I'd be trying to skin it down and lighten it up as much as I can. I was really only trying to get a 5-ton crane, but, you know, more the better, right? Here's a good sign that things might start to be coming back to normal, or at least close to normal again. Pre-pandemic, there was always tons and tons of skid steer attachments here that were new, cheapos, to be honest with you. And that's what these appear to be, but since the pandemic, there hasn't been any. So I'm glad to see there's at least a few of them showing up now. Just taking a better gander at these grapples here. Man, the shoddy construction on these things. I don't know what company is putting these out, but they ought to be embarrassed. This is only 1/4-inch steel for the main pinchy here. Look at this. There's no bushing in there, nothing. It's just 1/4-inch steel with a bolt going through it for the pivot, and it's more than sloppy. These ears are welded on, crooked as heck. All kind of room that's like 1.5 inch gap up here and like 1/2 inch down here. Oh my goodness. These are by far the crappiest skid steer attachments I've ever seen. And that's coming from a guy that owns a JCT brush cutter. That crate is full of ratchet straps just like this one is. And every one of these skids all the way down. That's a lot of ratchet straps. Check out these old gems. Tell you what, they're not in bad shape at all. Worth having a little look at. One of these would be awful handy around the farm. Not too bad, huh? Sounds like the muffler might be busted off. Well, there was a wrench flashing on the screen. It went away. I guess that's good. We got reverse. Kind of seems like high might be out of this one. Yep, I don't like it. See? This is why we do the testing. Red one looked to be the best out of the bunch, but I don't think it really is. These are a little bit more bare bones models. We'll see if they work. Oh yeah, this one sounds better. Oh, my butt's getting wet though. There's a hole in the seat. Dang it. This one's got forward and reverse. They got some of these green tractors if you're so inclined. I am not. You need a winch? They got you covered. A rare treat to get so many skid steers in the auction. I don't think I need any more, but you always watch them and see what they go for so you have an idea of the market value. And then if you have an idea of the market value, you always snag them if they do go cheap. I think I'm going to keep my eye on this PC50 right here. I'd like to have that guy. Old Bobby trying out the Bobcat. These used to be good machines. I don't like them since Doosan bought them out. Yeah. Look at this Bonnie of a beauty. Anybody got a guess on how much this baby will lift? If I find the information tag, I'll tell you in a second, but enter your guesses down in the comments.
You don't need a computer to program? Gotta run. What's this? Big backhoe.
Yeah, not a bad little selection of backhoes. These Fords are actually supposed to be really nice ones. These triple nickel Fords are some good old backhoes. When everybody tells me I'm not a backhoe guy.
Seat.
Oh, it's a rocking chair.
Tell you what.
That doesn't seem to be a problem at all. Oh, look at the wiring just opened right up in there. They done open heart surgery on the wiring over there. That's nice.
Well, I can change whatever stuff I want.
Yeah, just unplug the relays and plug them in as necessary. That's probably fine. Windshield's seen better days.
Give it 100 grand.
So I own a bunch of compactors, and what's one more really? I wouldn't mind picking this guy up if it tests out all right. Let's fire it up and see. Let's see if the old Ingersoll Rand's gonna fire up here.
This would be nice to have the smooth too for.
Yep.
What do you think they want for this?
I think it's yours, Bob. Got our compactors. Nice Grove crane here. A little bit bigger than what I need. And a skidder. Who doesn't need a skidder in their lives? My buddy up in Frostbakistan just bought one of these things. He's kind of egging me on to buy this one. Look at the tires on this thing. They're almost as tall as I am. By God, this is a man's machine here. Oh, there's mouse droppings all over the seat. That's probably a good sign. Will it start? I don't know. Not showing any juicy juice, so that's a bad sign. Oh, we got power now. Oh, she fired right up. 11,746 hours. Oh, this thing sounds good. Oh, and you just stall it right out if you just stomp on the brake. That's interesting. I might need one of these in my life.
That was awesome. Is this company?
Keeping an eye on the excavators, although we don't need any more. The old Kabelka's got me pretty well situated right now. But you know, if I could just afford to throw a 336 into the fleet, then you know, I would, but probably can't.
Let me know which one you want.
And by Lord, the light plants that they've got. Man, it's a whole sea of them. I need to get me one of these. It's the machines that I've probably spent the most time in. And probably one of my favorites to run. Just a good size. Check these things out. These is the most heavy duty set of gangs and discs I've ever seen here. Yeah, these are some serious discs here. I mean, look at the size of these things. That's a big old set of discs. This is for drying out ground on big sites. You pull these things with dozers. And here's 3 rigs that I'm looking at here. They got 3 F550s here. Actually, here's 2 of them. There's a third one somewhere I gotta find. I think it's down this way further, but I'm after these for a top secret project right now. And you'd be surprised at how cheap these things will sell for sometimes. So we'll get into them and make sure they work. According to the website, they all run and drive.
Oh, smells fancy.
Yeah, it smells like it's been in the oil field. Sounds like it runs good.
Is this the 6.7?
Yeah, these are 6.7s.
Good engine?
Oh yeah. Actual real manual transfer cases, which I can get behind.
CV.
Oh yeah.
And breaker 19, this here's the rubber duck. You got a copy? Over.
257,527 miles. kind of just feels like to my foot that the DPF is probably pretty well clogged, but not completely yet. Just the throttle response.
Turbo sounds good.
Yeah, that doesn't seem bad. Check engine light's not on or nothing.
Doors locked.
Windows all work. Oh, there we go. Check engine light's on now. That goes forward and backwards, stops. That's really all I needed to do. Gonna do the honors, Bob. See if she's gonna start.
Yeah, why not?
Oh yeah, that's probably fine. That's injector knock. Give it a little gas, I bet you it clears out. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's Mr. Rod knocking.
That ain't no injector, is it?
No, that's not an injector. Well, this one could be a contender. This one's probably going to be more in my price range.
This would be you.
L-shaped fuel tank, decent little toolbox, hose reel, nice. Well, the hose reel was nice, but it's been in the salt. I don't know if it's worth saving. Fuel pump. Yeah, I like it. This might be a contender here.
I think this is you, cause yeah, this would be you, man.
Here's the last one that's a contender for me. Another 550 crew cab. Got a fuel tank back here, some side boxes. Interior's not too bad on this one. Seat's a little ripped up. Starts right up. Transfer case engages easy. No check engine light yet. It's got a U-joint or something in the transmission that's clapped out.
I think that's U-joint.
Yeah, probably.
Good? I think that's in the transfer case.
Great.
It's something in the transfer case, really.
Well, then this one's not a super contender either, really. I mean, it's not out altogether, but I need the transfer case. Transmission's good. It wants to pull through the brakes. Oh yeah.
How high you can get her.
Probably gonna get in trouble for this one.
No outrigger.
Yeah, I'm not gonna swing anywhere. Not a bad little contraption to own, I'll tell you that. It would be pretty handy. The good view, you can see the whole auction yard from up here. We just have a small satellite Ritchie Brothers yard, unfortunately. I wish we had one of the bigger ones here. Whole bunch of stuff over there we still gotta go check out. Let's take her down. In here checking out one of these 40-foot Connex boxes that they've got rigged out into a little work shelter here. Got lights in it, shelves and everything, but man, look at the time that people just spend doodling at work. I love it. Somebody's actually very talented, and they're stuck at work all day. That's not right, is it? Boy, have they got the Connex boxes here. Whole pile of them. Some more very, very talented board workers. Look at that. The artwork with a Sharpie and a paint marker. That's cool.
Tattoo guy.
Man, I don't know what poor guy is stuck working a job like that and that talented, but he's in the wrong field. That's impressive. Heavy. Check out the military grade lull we got here. They just checked this one in. Parking brake is inoperable. You don't need no stinking parking brake. Looks pretty rugged.
No bells and whistles in the military.
Not too bad. Came from the Marine Corps. Bet you this sucker will get around. It's got about 2 feet of ground clearance on it. Nice big heavy forks. Well, let's see if she's gonna go. They just parked it here, so I think it will. Fire rate up. Well, it's now the moment of truth. As with so many of these auctions, the things I end up buying were not the things I set out to buy. But a good rule of thumb for an auction, if you're trying to make money or get good deals, is to only buy things when they're cheap. And that's pretty much exactly what I do. So we ended up buying several things here. Only the crane, I think, was the only thing that I actually planned on purchasing. Everything else was just one of those deals that was a little too good to let go. So let's go bring them home. Well, the auction yard looks like a busy ant colony today. I've actually never seen it this busy for a loadout day. So things were a bit hectic and I didn't want to slow anybody down filming. But here's the first 2 pieces I bought. We're getting these loaded up and taking them home. Did I need a 240 gallon air tank? No. Did I want one? Heck yeah. This thing's gonna be awesome for sandblasting in the future. Well, without looking at it, I picked up this beauty as well. Looks like she could use a deck. But just judging by the pictures, it really didn't look too bad. It's been beefed up for pipeline or oil field use or something. She's a little soft back here by the lights, but not too bad. Tires look runnable. Not the greatest, but runnable. Looks like the suspension's been re-welded here once or twice. I don't see any major rot on any of the beams. It's even got some straps with it. This thing's gonna be ready to rock, I think, which is good because we bought a crane. Well, I just opened up the deck lid here and look at this. It's like an archaeological dig. I found what used to be a chain binder. I've never seen one that rusty. I mean, look at it's like completely rust jacked apart. I don't think any amount of penetrating oil is going to free that up. And a poor baby bluebird. Well, I guess it's not a baby, but it's a bluebird. And it's dead. Glad that wasn't my toes. So here's the crane we bought. And my intention is to use this for the building, but admittedly, it's a little big. Crane's 48 feet long. I think it's about 12 feet wide. Yeah, she's 12 foot 1 inches wide. That's a permit load. The loader guy told me it's heavy, but it's not crazy heavy, so I feel better about that. Just big. Well, that's an empty trailer, and that is the last thing that I can pick up with my pickup truck and trailer. So the crane and the flatbed are going to be their own separate video there. So that's our auction finds now, and then you guys have to pay attention for the videos coming. We're going to try to get that Pioneer going. I've been using the water tank already. And eventually we're going to plumb that air tank into the whole air system in the new shop here. So yeah, anyways, that's all I got, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you liked the video, do me a big favor, hit that thumbs up down below. Really helps out the channel. Doesn't cost you guys a thing. If you guys like the channel and you want to help support it, head on over to dieselcreek.com. There's a link down in the description. You can help support the channel. Buy yourself a hat, t-shirt, beer koozie, some stickers, whatever it is. You can support the channel and do it in style. So that's all I've got today. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.